Hello. I got an attitude today, so do excuse me.
Okay. You want to talk about it?
I just did a video about it. You can go watch it if you want to, but I recommend that you don't.
Me?
You specifically don't. Now you, of course, want to. It's some bullshit. Why is it not?
No.
I'm struggling. Hold on. I'm trying to get this audio through my head. Okay, there we go. My headphones have been trying me today. Anyway, literally half the video is about money long, so that's why I say you probably don't want to watch it because you sick of going through this with me. But
Oh, now I have to watch it.
that's your prerogative. You are an adult. Anyway, welcome to Play Fight, child. Not her trying to be cute.
I am.
You are. Anyway, today's topic is very simple. Jennifah Hudson could be Patti LaBelle in a and that's just that or that. I don't know why we gotta argue about it. It's the truth. And it needs to be known.
Oh, you always catch me off guard.
It's just what it is.
I just don't see it. I just.
And you don't have to. You can be blind if you want to. But the material is there. Now, I'm not saying that Jennifah Hudson should play Patti LaBelle. I'm saying she could play Patti LaBelle.
Now, last time we talked about this, did you come with evidence?
I don't need evidence. I don't need it. We all feel it in our spirits. It's in our hearts. Just because you don't have a heart does not mean that you correct. Just because you heartless. Like that woman that broke Kanye West's heart. It's just you. Just because you're that girl that just doesn't feel doesn't mean that I'm incorrect. It doesn't even matter. And we're not going to talk about the bankruptcies.
I was just going to say, because there's a couple.
Several. I'm one of them. And so are you. So let's just praise the Lord. Right on, Father Abraham. But yeah, Jennifah Hudson could do it.
No, she can't.
Yes, she can. Yes, she can. Who? Okay.
The material is just not there, girl.
The material is there. It's there. First of all, Jennifah Hudson is our Black ancestor, honey. She's one of the slave ghosts in the group of slave ghosts with Selena Johnson, Leela James, John Legend, Al Green. It's just in that slave ghost era, vocally.
What does that have to do with Patti?
Patti also is a slave ghost. Period. She is one of the ancestors. And Jennifah Hudson, you know what? Very much like when Fantasia had went down to the memorial and sang for Aretha, and Aretha jumped in her body.
You know what? Okay.
She did. Okay. Jennifah Hudson goes down to her ofrenda and offers up some. she goes down to the ofrenda, honey, and offers up some blood and a little piece of hair and says, spirit of Aretha Franklin, spirit of Effie White, even though Effie never lived.
That's what she does.
That's exactly what she does. And the spirit, honey, she slices her hand open and places it on the ofrenda with the candles lit, and the spirit jumps in her body. So I have no reason to believe that she would not do that with Patti.
This is off topic, but on topic, because I was on TikTok. It don't even matter, but to that bitch who said now that Regina King's son is dead, and if she sees her like starting to get bigger and better roles and like and I'm like, that's why. Basically, her son died. She sacrificed her son so she could become a bigger star. Count your fucking days. I just wanted to point that out.
Don't fuck with Regina King.
When I tell you I saw that, I fucking I was mad as fuck just sitting there reading. I'm like, what type of stupid Let me stop.
She won an Oscar while her son was living. What's the higher? What's higher than winning an Oscar in media, in movie industry? In I mean, what's higher? Why would she sacrifice her son if she already won? Girl, I'm not finna fight. Let me tell you something.
But it's just a simple fact she said it. Like, respect her son. May he rest.
God rest his soul. Regina King is my mom. I know I say that all the time.
I was gonna say everybody is your mom.
You're not my mama. Regina King she is one of the loves of my life. She's one of the first actresses, honey, that I would look at the TV and be like, oh, Regina on TV, girl, let me watch. So if you say anything about Regina King, I'm gonna have to cut you. Very much like Jennifah Hudson when she go down to the ofrenda and cut her hand, honey, and drip the blood in a candle and says, "Spirit of Aretha Franklin, come to me." And Aretha said, "I've been waiting." She said, "Just that's it. I ain't want to die anyway. I'll jump in, live a little while." Not Jennifah Hudson said, "I'm gonna knock on your door, tap on your window pane until you come back to me."
That is so funny. But my dad, that man, oh my God, he's so cute when he wanted to be. But he was like Regina King, because he can't remember people like, but he was like, Regina King, ain't she the one that was holding her head up so she didn't mess up her hairdo? And Friday, I said, yes, Daddy. But yeah, you were very specific.
Period.
But yes.
Period. Was her, honey. She also was mad at Ray. Baby!
And I said, but I was like, he didn't get that. And I was like, well, what else do you know? I was like, she was also in Boys in the Hood.
Was.
Drunk up all the 40 and gave it back to Ice Cube, like, here you go.
Period. She was in Poetic Justice, honey. Fighting with Illinois. Was it
I
Illinois?
was just gonna say Chicago. You right. Chicago.
No, because I get confused with Chicago, and then there's a character Illinois in the movie Hoodlum. So I never know which one is which. I'm like, one of them is Chicago and one of them is Illinois, and I don't know. Yeah. But what I do know is that if they did a remake, Jennifah Hudson could play both of them. That's what I do know. Period. Because because the Patti LaBelle Lifetime movie is coming. It's a given. Who would you have? Do we deserve?
Patti Lifetime movie. We deserve.
Is that something I deserve?
Yes.
I deserve. We could have Mama D play Patti LaBelle.
I knew you was gonna do this food. As soon as you start saying, I say, here she go. Here she go with the food.
Period. Mama D is a vocalist. When her teeth don't jump out her mouth, she be singing down. I thought a mother's kind of love was supposed to be.
Come on.
From heaven above. Oh yes, when she sat up in that music video and had that big piece of paper that said "Disinherit Mama D." That's my kind of carrying on.
I was gonna say she is truly an actress. You left my son for dead, Erica. Like, that nigga had an asthma attack and he was all right. Cut it out.
Erica left her for it's something about a girl named Erica, honey. That would leave you for dead. God rest your soul. And now Jennifah Hudson got to play you in the movie. Period. But who would you cast to play Patty? Patricia.
We're giving some Fantasia. What was happening? Not the evil genius.
This is me thinking and trying not to say what I want to say.
Oh, say it.
I'm gonna say it. Fantasia can't act. Fantasia can sing.
Oh, that's a fact.
Down.
I was about to say something. Oh, I'm trying to with you.
I'm trying to get an actress. Fantasia couldn't even play her own self in that movie.
That is true. Okay. That is true. You know, when you're right, you're right.
Because I thought about it. I was like, yeah, Fantasia can hit the note. She could sing down. She kick off her shoes just like Patty. But can she play the role? Could she give you the emotional rawness of Patti LaBelle losing all her sisters? Could she give you that feeling? And the answer is no. Now we could do like our ancestor Tyler Perry loves to do, and have Fantasia do all the singing, but have somebody else do the acting. Because why did he have Cheryl Pepsi Riley singing for Taraji P. Henson? And why did why I Can Do Bad All By Myself Get Married? Like, what was the reason?
Because Taraji can sing a little too.
She could sing fine, just fine. She was down there whooping that trick.
I was just gonna say, right.
Like
it was hard out there for a pimp. She won an Oscar. Like, what's the problem?
She won an Oscar.
Is that not no, that was whatchamacallit. Is that not the song though? Hard Out Here for a Pimp.
I mean, yeah, that's the song.
It was 3 6 Mafia.
She won a Grammy for that.
Was it a Grammy? No, they won an Oscar for that. Maybe not Taraji P. Henson. I was just thinking about 3 6 Mafia. They won an Oscar for. Okay, talk about something else.
I'm not disputing you. I'm just shocked to find. Yeah, Juicy J got an Oscar for the Castle. All right, well, go ahead, honey. Anyway, yeah, I just really think it would be Jennifah Hudson, unless it's a newcomer. I'm all about a newcomer.
I think that's what it needs to be. It needs to be a newcomer, because I can't think of nobody right off the top of my head.
I just got the answer. It would have to be Zoe Saldana.
This is our shortest episode of Play Fight because I'm fucking out of here. Because no.
It would have to be Zoe.
I'm gonna just
the Blacktress herself. Zoe Saldana as Patti LaBelle, honey. Can't you see her with that spiked up hair?
I could, because they would actually do it.
They would.
They put that nose on her for Nina, so she definitely would put a spiked up wig on.
What made her think?
No, what made them?
What made
she wrong for? Yeah, I was like, she wrong for doing it. But the fact that they thought, like, girl, we're gonna slap this on you and it's gonna look good.
Who invited her to the casting call is what I need to know. Who said, come on down here and read for Nina? Because she would have done better playing the piano than she did playing Nina. And I didn't even see the movie.
That's not the right thing.
You better search, honey. You better search.
I am. Like,
but I just really, I'm trying to see in the Patti LaBelle story, if there's somebody who's not a newcomer. And it makes me think of, I don't know if you saw yesterday, everybody on Twitter was talking about Tammy Terrell, because I guess everybody just found out she existed.
I wasn't on Twitter yesterday, but important, please.
Yesterday, a video of Tammy and what's the man? What's the man name? Ain't no mountain high enough. Marvin. Who that was?
Oh, right.
It was getting away. But Tammy and Marvin singing Ain't No Mountain High Enough surfaced on Twitter or whatever. And everybody was like, oh my God, Tessa Thompson should play Tammy Terrell. And I was like, we've had enough. At this point, like, can Tessa Thompson, and this is no shade to my sister, and I said in a clip I put on Twitter, congratulations to her for being light-skinned in Hollywood. Very congratulations.
True.
Can we get somebody else? Does it have to be Tessa Thompson? Can Tessa Thompson play a biracial lady? Can the biracials play biracials? Can the multiracials play multiracial? If I go to Hollywood, it's not unrealistic for me to have a Black mama because my mama Black. It's not unrealistic for me to have a Black and other father because my daddy is Black and other, just like you. If we were in Hollywood, why do we have to have two Black parents? Like, no shade, we do have two Black parents, but the idea in Hollywood, ooh, you looking hard, honey. I feel like I'm talking crazy. Um,
No, I'm listening.
the idea in Hollywood that every Black mother and father have to have a light-skinned daughter, that
Right.
thing,
Mhm.
why? Why
We know
for?
why, but we fighting against it. We know why.
Because if we want to celebrate diversity,
Mhm.
why for we can't have diversity?
Because it's a certain look that they want to push out there that they've been pushing out for years that they're going to continue to push out. But I mean, like, there are people out there fighting against these stereotypes, but that's just the stereotype that they continue to go with and continue to push out.
It's bothering me because
They,
Tessa Thompson does not have the emotional range, in my opinion. Now she might. She's not. Let me say, she's not been cast as somebody who has the emotional range to play Tammy Terrell, who had done got the brain cancer and had done got beat up by the Temptations. Because ain't nobody come to see Otis. It was just David. Like, you have to have some range. And I've never seen Tessa Thompson play a character with gravitas, honey, with grit.
mm-hmm.
I saw her play Creed boyfriend and be concerned because he was bleeding on the boxing ring.
You know what? Yeah.
I mean, girlfriend. Did I say boyfriend? It don't even
Oh,
matter.
you said girlfriend, but
Oh, okay. Like, I saw her do that. I did not see her play a white passing woman.
absolutely not.
Because
It
I'm
was
not
funny
gonna
how
do
we
it.
talked about it in the group chat. Like, we might watch it, and then I'm like, the more I looked at, no,
I'm not interested. No, thank you. Because neither of them, whatever. Because this is not about that. What I do know is that Jennifah Hudson could have played one of them white passing women's. Anyway, because all she would have had to do was go to her ofrenda. That's all she got to do.
no, no.
Go down there and pray to the to Lena Horne and say, Lena Horne, embody me. Let me embody you. Body to
Why not?
body.
Why
Body
not
party.
Billy?
Billie Holiday?
Yeah.
That was a nigga. No shade. I love Billie. That's my girl, honey. I just
But she was
photoshopped a
light
picture.
enough. She was light enough.
She still had the features. I literally just was looking at Billie last night because I photoshopped a picture of her with my eyes on them because I'm trifling. Let me find it, child. Because I was looking at my sister and she's got Negro features. She got Jackson 5 nostrils.
As I scratch my nose.
This right here, stay with it. This a black woman.
Did you see that? Sorry. Bailey Sarian and her fiance broke up. Why did you?
I was about to say,
Sorry.
who is that? It's that white lady be talking about crime on the internet. Oh, what's his name? Francisco.
Fern. She said, "Hi, Fern and I broke up.
Not
I
Fern.
needed." And I was looking too because I was like, I never knew his name, but I just knew she used to have that beautiful engagement ring that she would take on and off in the video. It's the fact that it's trending though. That's how you know you a bad bitch.
I mean, okay. RIP to their relationship if it's meant to be. Que sera, sera. Period. But yeah, now Billie Holiday was she was black in the face. Lena Horne too was black, just differently.
Wait,
Stay with it. Stay with it. What is that? So what did it say?
I'm gonna rob y'all.
Oh, period.
Bullets.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking.
Just keep posting y'all money. Y'all
I'm taking notes.
robbed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see my neighbor post up like that, child. Run up in your house, put a gun up in your mouth, and blow your brains out. You don't know nothing. I'm not gonna do that, police. And YouTube. I will not. I'm joking. But if I wasn't joking, if there was a movie to come of it, Jennifah Hudson could play me in the movie. You know who I want to see Jennifah play?
Okay.
Doris Payne. You know who Doris Payne is? The jewelry thief. That's like 90 some years old and still living and still and just got out of jail for thieving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see
It
if he
don't
go
sound
Wiki.
familiar. Okay, I was just gonna say it don't sound familiar, but I would love to learn.
Oh yeah, my sister said I'm robbing everybody from the time I'm 12 to
Mm-hmm.
today, where I'm 93 years old.
Oh, I stand already.
Oh yeah. And then I think she has like a documentary where she was like, yeah, so girl, I walked into the Macy's and had done stole all these things because she don't care.
Like Vivica Fox off Why the Fools Fall in Love, but she actually didn't get caught.
That is such a good movie. That is such a good movie.
I'm telling you.
I
Ooh.
get to look at Lorenz Tate, Leela Roshan, and Halle Berry and Vivica Fox.
Don't do,
Vivica's there as well. And
don't
she
do
had
that.
her old face, so she was still cute.
I was gonna say they did my girl wrong. She was very the ghetto one in the film.
Because
And
who
she was like
else?
the darkest one. So I felt the way about it because it's like out of all of them, she was kind of the darkest one. So why is she the ghetto one? I didn't appreciate it.
I've been having this discussion on some videos that are coming up in the coming months about
Mm.
the Proud family and the Parkers and
Mm.
why Dejanay got to be.
Cause that's my girl. Let's talk about it.
She's sickening. Why
I,
she got to be the trifling one? Why she always running after Sticky and Sticky don't want her? Same thing with Mo apostrophe Neek. In it's an apostrophe there.
for no reason
Because her mama didn't give her that apostrophe.
at all. She thought she was sickening and added it, and
She was
it
like,
makes
oh
no sense.
yes, girl, we're gonna call it the same name, but we're gonna put apostrophe. It's like, okay, congratulations to you and your apostrophe. But
Right.
anyway, her running after Professor Ogilvy, like, girl, what's so unattractive about Dejanay and Nikki Parker that Sticky and Professor don't want them?
Nothing at all, because our good sis had men running after her throughout the whole show, but she just didn't want them. She wanted the nigga that didn't want her. And it
And
wasn't until she was about to get married to somebody else till oh it clicks that I love her. Like, and you actually left this fine ass good man to go with this nigga
the nigga that's been dogging you for 5 seasons, really?
who ain't about shit now?
They thought they was eating it up. They thought they were giving Dwayne Wayne busting in on Papa Pope and Whitley get married.
Which to this day, hated it. I ain't gonna lie to you. They were not meant to be together.
They weren't meant to be together, which made it make sense when Dwayne was like, marry me. Or are you talking about Dwayne and you talking about Dwayne and Whitley, or are you talking about Whitley
Yeah.
and Papa Pope? Oh, they weren't meant to be together?
Yeah, I don't think Dwayne and Whitley were meant to be together.
Interesting.
Her and Papa Pope, like she literally got with him trying to get over Dwayne. But like in the grand scheme of things, Whitley and Dwayne did not make sense.
She was supposed
Excuse
to
me.
go with Jaleesa, period. Or Kim. She loved her some Kim.
You know what would have been sickening? Her and Freddie.
Anybody
Because
and Freddie.
truly,
Me and Freddie.
I was, I was gonna say me and never mind. I ain't gonna do that.
Bumper Robinson.
Yes, as well. But what was
Were
his
you finna
name
steal
in the
my
show?
man?
Shazai.
Oh, I thought you was finna steal my man, Jada Pinkett Smith. I was finna say, girl, do not.
No, you can have her.
Not
I
my
wanted
man.
her. I wanted her man.
Period. I'll take them both.
I was.
And Tupac.
I had to remember you was my friend, girl, not my man. Not my man, girl.
You
Ooh,
may have had him once, but I got him all the time. You can't
child.
sleep at night.
I sure can't. R.I.P. your legend.
I'm so sorry. Do I need to send you some Unisong? Everything all right?
Talk about how my dad stole my melatonin.
Now he stole it.
Because one day, because we got the children's melatonin. Because my niece, like, she was on 10 one, and it was just like, all right, enough is enough. Take one of these and go sit down, please. And my dad was like, I need one of them. Where the adult version? So I'm like, I got a bottle in my room. So he's like, let me see. So I bring the bottle, thinking he gonna take one. He was like, all right, you can go now. I said, oh.
Period. You are dismissed.
Truly, he still got it. I said, oh. And he gonna tell me the other day, like, them work. He said, I gotta take 3 of them because one of them just don't do it. But yeah, they work. So thank you. I said, you are not welcome,
This
sir.
was
Like,
not a gift to you.
I was like, okay.
Thievery.
You're my daddy, so you got it, but God.
That would the way I would have snatched that from my daddy. You better get your own. Anyway, what was I got to say, child? It was something I was finna say, and it was good too. It was real good. And it's gone. Anyway, we still haven't cast Patti LaBelle. If it's not a newcomer.
Why do birds sing so good? Why do fools fall in love in my head now?
Period.
Come on.
Okay. Aside from, because before I even watched Why Do Fools Fall in Love, my grandma had me in love with Frankie Lyman. So just the emotional connection to that, the music and the movie, it's supreme, honey. I love that movie. And Zora Taylor, honey, from The Platters.
Yes.
That's my girl.
I got it. Because if you haven't heard, my record's #1 on like stunning. I'm like, sir, move out my way.
Period. Don't even try me. I love that. Do you think? Never mind.
I was gonna say, I don't like when you put this voice on. What is this?
I was gonna say we could maybe give Vivica a chance to play Patty in the Lifetime movie. She can.
I was gonna say, right, let me not do that.
They just always. I think she's typecast as ghetto. I feel like she probably can act. I just ain't never seen her not be ghetto. She was almost not ghetto in Kill Bill, but she still kind of was.
Is she ghetto when Two can play that game?
Yes.
It's so crazy because I'm thinking about the movie. I'm like, in what way was she ghetto? Terrible movie.
The worst. The worst. Movie.
I just like the end though, because it's so funny. She asked that nigga all them quit, and he should have let her walk away. Do you think someone who thought that she could control her man with rules ever get him back?
Because that shit you put in the kitchen. I should have fucked you up, but I let you walk away. Truly. Anytime I hear walk away, I'm like, because that shit you pulled. More apostrophe Nick has had impact on my life. I'm not even gonna lie.
Ain't that what sucks? It's like all the people you love later in life, they just show you why they ain't shit. It's like, damn, why are you ruining my legacy of you? Shut up.
It's terrible.
So one thing I hate about the internet, it's like, oh, the internet has ruined some of my faves.
Has.
Except for Beyonce, a true legend. Knows how to go away, and you hoes will get what I give you. And be done.
And that's that on that. Period. So Beyonce could probably play Patti LaBelle.
Material girl. She could. Like y'all be playing my girl. She can act a little bit.
She can act. Playing Patty though, I was just joking because I don't know that she could do Patty. Because remember, we gotta have a quality of voice. We have to have a loud heifer, which is why I say Jennifer Hudson. It's got to be somebody loud that can go on up there into the rafters, honey. Beyonce goes to the rafters. She's just not loud.
True.
Plus, Beyonce is not going to wear no Patti LaBelle wig.
Child. Patty. Who did it, girl? And why did you allow it to happen for multiple years?
Patty did it herself. She's like, girl,
because that one wig that just sticks straight up that our good sis continue to wear, it's like,
yes,
what was going on here?
She had a new attitude. She was feeling good from her head to her shoes.
Now all I can think about is, which one was it? Tanisha Arnold? Yes, Tanisha Arnold. Oh, Martin. with the wig on and that
Tashina,
purple.
but yes.
What did I say?
Tanisha.
Tanisha.
I was like, is that her cousin? Who is that?
And I said it like I was too right.
You
too.
did. You was like Tanisha. Yes, Tanisha Arnold. And so when she was on my, I was like, who's that?
Terrible.
Period. I'm gonna stick beside you. Her name's Tanisha from now on. Girl, yeah, no. I just think it's Jennifah. It might be Danielle Brooks, but I really think it's Jennifah.
No, I'm taking that answer. Danielle, yes, I'll give it to her.
That you stealing my answer.
I will. Or how do we feel? Amber Riley. How do we feel?
Yes. Vocally. Okay. Now I love me some Riley, honey. I'm trying to see now. I haven't seen her do the good acting that I know she can do. Because Glee didn't give it to her. I never saw her on British Broadway when she was playing Effie. I never saw that. Because I'm trying to see who, again, Patti LaBelle went through a lot of tragedy in her life. Her sisters was just dying back to back, honey. They had all that cancer. I think Amber could probably do it.
Yeah, I would give it to her. Because, like, although she's been in the game for a while, and all the people we was just talking about, she would be like the quote unquote newcomer.
True that.
Like a fresh face instead of like those women.
Not those women. You'll never do Jennifah Hudson like that, honey.
She just can't do it, y'all.
She can, though. That's the thing. And that's the argument today. Jennifah Hudson can.
But she can't.
But she can.
And I'm going to stand beside it. No, she can't.
And I'm going to stand beside it. Yes, she can.
Cannot.
Can.
Cannot.
Can.
Cannot.
I'm not going to argue with you on this show called Play Fight.
I was just going to say, so what the hell are we doing?
Because what I said goes. Like Gorilla Zoe said. You say, I say. And what I say go. Hood nigga. Okay, anyway.
No, I know the record. I'm just surprised that you are quoting.
Because why wouldn't I? He's a prophet. Gorilla Zoe is a minister. Period. Y'all know he run the town.
They don't know that. They don't know nothing about that.
They do.
They don't know nothing about that.
Yes, you better fix your Jesus piece. You know what? Jennifah Hudson could play Jesus.
You know what? Yeah, that's about time for us to wrap this on.
It's not though. Because what I said stands. Can't you see Jennifah with the cross on her back, honey?
No, I can't.
Close your eyes and picture it.
No, because this is not Sicily 1942.
It is.
It ain't.
She was in America by 42. That shows what you know. She was in New York.
Okay. She used to say random ass numbers.
And it was always the 20s. Don't even do my sister. It is. Anyway, you know what? Jennifah Hudson could play Sophia.
Oh, baby, can't you see what you do to me?
I know that's right. Jennifah Hudson can play Pamela Long.
I knew you.
Period. Yes, honey, a lesbian turned Christian.
I can actually see it. I will give you that. She definitely could.
She could.
I see her bopping to the 90s because you know they had no real dance routine, just bopping like.
Yeah. That's my kind of carrying on.
Baby, yeah.
But you know what? Jennifah Hudson could out-sing Pamela by far.
And her. La, 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 la. Sorry. It's
you got carried away, honey.
I just love that verse.
Period.
Like,
Oh,
so tell her.
I know that ain't nobody blowing outside my house. That's got to be the neighbors. I be so sick. Like my neighbors have people blowing outside their house all the time. Then here come my grandpa blowing outside my house, which is literally the same yard as my neighbors, and I'm supposed to just know that's him outside blowing.
Right.
I don't know that.
Ghetto.
It's so ghetto. Anyway, Jennifah Hudson could play my granddaddy.
She does play a good villain, so you know what you got there.
See, this ain't even the same granddaddy. This one is the saint, not the sinner.
Oh, you didn't
Wait,
specify.
she plays a good villain. When she played a villain?
In other people's eyes, as Effie is the villain to some people, not us, but to others. So she plays a good villain.
Lay off, Effie. Just get a new attitude. Yeah, no. Are you painting your nails?
Yeah, I'm putting hardener on them because they trying to grow a little bit,
Okay.
but then they breaking off at the same time. So I'm hoping that this hardener will, help the girls.
That's my
Since I
testimony.
can't get my nails done right now, which please allow me my privacy in this trying time. I'm going to try to grow the girls out.
Yes, honey, grow them. Jennifah Hudson could play your nail technician. Never mind.
She wouldn't do them long how I like them, and then me and her would have to fight.
I just thought about how her feet be looking, and I just never mind. Never mind. We love you, Jennifah, but honey, them feet is
like Sierra.
We're not gonna talk about the bankruptcy.
Because I know she a dancer and all, but the same people say the same thing about Beyonce. They say she don't have nice feet. But it's like when you actually, do your job, do what you're supposed to do.
That's not my business.
Okay, I was just like, I didn't say anything wrong. Like,
I mean, you're valid. You have your opinions and everything. And
I said the people said. I didn't say I agree. I just said.
Why is this happening to me? I'm experiencing depression and I don't want to be involved.
Beyonce is perfection from her head to her toe.
I was definitely talking about something in my text messages, but yes, Beyonce is perfection. She can play Frankie Lyman.
Beyonce?
Mm-hmm.
She did have that little wig on in Cadillac Records, but that same wig on her head. Sis is in there. She's in there, hunty.
Something told me it was over. And that was what you just said, told me. It was over. Why?
Oh, folks, bye bye.
Why did that white man drive off and then just start coughing and die?
I was like, right, y'all couldn't pick a better way to depict that he died.
He just started coughing and then all of a sudden he rolled into what he rolled in it wasn't the building. It was like a telephone pole.
Like the curb, right? I was like, literally like the curb. He just stopped right at the curb.
And then he was just dead with his eyes open. And it's like,
which was terrible. I'm like, ugh.
Why is
I'd have been like, cut. Make sure your eyes is closed in this next scene.
Not cut.
She like that creeps me out. Like, with your eyes dead up, cut. Now we gonna do this again. Make sure you close your eyes.
Come on, Ike Turner directed a movie.
We definitely have to review that movie. Which is first, The Wiz or what's the love got to do with it?
It's got to be The Wiz.
Okay.
Because you I think most recently watched that one.
I did, but I'm gonna watch it again so I can write down my questions.
Because it's a very good movie. That's why you're watching it again. Because it's worth your time.
But that's the whole thing. That's my favorite part right there. Nipsey Russell.
That's a whole tragic point, my friend. That's what he said.
What would I do?
You better jump those keys. like Alicia.
Leave me alone. But we know
That's
I
the
can't
whole
sing. I
tragic
didn't make
point, my friend.
a whole career.
Nor did
Never
I.
never mind. I'm just saying, you just said I better jump them keys like Alicia. I live my truth. She does not. Whatever that was.
I was just singing that in my head. An illusion of bliss. Ah! Alicia, please. Alicia, please. Like Carisha, please, but Alicia, please. Because why did she do that? Why did she do that to me? I felt disrespected.
Or that one, who was that? When Nikki was rapping and she was in the back looking like Deadpool, like just grooving.
Like,
Like,
sister,
are you
calm
listening
down.
to these words?
Girl is on fire, or whatever. The Girl on Fire. Terrible song.
Truly.
Terrible. Like, girl, put her out. You're just singing about it. Put her out. My sister is burning. Yes.
It's like, no. Go
Fire.
Yes.
Could
Show
you
the girls
stop?
how it's done.
You
I
stopped
can
right
say,
at the best part.
let me take note. Oh, I don't know the song like that, so I didn't know.
Child, I don't know. I think because I worked in retail when that song came out, it's ingrained in my spirit.
I think that's why I can't work retail, because y'all not finna force me to listen to this shit all day. Why these people shop.
I worked at Sally Beauty, where the white girls love to go.
Oh, no.
It was it was a time.
Oof.
Child.
What a time.
The way I had to listen to the Jonas Brothers and Demi Lovato and all them peoples. It was a lot going on. Every now and then we would have just the two black girls working, and we would turn it to Power 93 around here, the ghetto, not the ghetto, the urban music station.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time it was on the white station for the whites. And then we had a real gay manager that would pop in a Britney Spears record or a Kylie Minogue record.
Not Kylie Minogue. Yes, Kylie Minogue.
Yes, or Madonna. Sometimes Madonna.
Excuse me.
The way you did not want to talk about the bankruptcy. I said Madonna, and you choked. I was like, no, ma'am. Not for me. Why indeed?
Did she have her black son rubbing her feet like that?
Why did she have a black son? She called that boy the N-word.
Truly.
Like, what is the reason? What's the reason?
Ain't no reason.
Madonna is a criminal.
Now, man, do you remember when Prince died and she just had to let us know that they were friends?
Yes.
And it's just like, sister, y'all were not friends. Well, you're not my sister. White lady, y'all were not friends.
Period. If anything, she stole from Prince. She stole the entire essence of risque music and having your booty out in your cone bra. Like, she saw Prince doing it and she was like, oh, let me do that, but in white.
I'm talking about Vogue, sister. I'm just so
and then Vogue.
You don't know nothing about Vogue. You don't know nothing about this. This ain't your life.
That's the thing that bothers me the most. Like, we are aware that I'm the type of heifer that I'm not a bandwagon heifer. So when the bandwagon happens, I'd be mad. Mm-hmm. Pose introducing all these straight people to ballroom culture is so aggravating to me. Because here they are talking about tens across the board, yada yada, grand prize. Shut up.
Right. You don't even know what that means for real. Like, y'all love taking our lingo lingo and just act like y'all know what it means. Like, shut up. But that goes
It's
back to my argument about black people with white people. It's somebody somewhere who always feels like they have to explain our shit to these people.
not me, girl.
Keep them outside. They don't
Period.
need to know nothing.
Period.
Like, oh, this means this. Who the fuck told you to tell them anything? Now they coming up to us talking about, saying whatever. It's like, who told you that? And you're not even using it in the right context. Like, shut up.
Exactly. I don't even explain these things to my parents. My mama walking around talking about, "Ooh, girl, she pulled the page." Mama, you don't even know it. You don't even know it. She hears me saying stuff and she starts to say it.
Right.
And it's
Because I was looking, I'm like she wouldn't.
settle down, girl. Settle
Yeah.
down. My mom would be like, "Girl, that's tea." I'd be like, "Mama,
The
please."
day I hear her, I swear to God, the day I hear, I'm like, who told you that? Who taught you that? Because I have questions.
Yeah. But I've always been, I don't want to say a gay man, but I have always been a gay man. Especially with me being non-binary. It's like I'm either a gay man or a lesbian woman at any given moment. Most of the time, I'm a gay man. And it's just what it is. So as a kid, I would always be like, "Yes, Miss Honey, let me show you this dip I just learned." And my mom would be like,
Nothing.
Look at my child doing these things.
Like, what is this? What is this, honey?
I'd be like, "Val, come over here. Let's watch RuPaul's Drag Race, girl. Season 2. Look at Nina Bonita Brown." And my mom would just be like, "Okay, I'll participate in this with you." I don't know what's going on, but it's homosexual. That's all I know. But like my mama is authentic in using the language because it's what I have used my whole life around her. These new girls with this watching pose and now they think they know everything. They got their degree and they think they know everything, like Mo Apostrophe Nick had done told Mariah Carey.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. Why did Mariah Carey have a McDonald's sandwich?
I thought she had a whole menu, like for
It was a menu.
mm-hmm.
Why did it happen to me?
Because our good mother never turns down the check.
Some checks you should. Because why did I pull up at the McDonald's and there was Mariah Carey looking at me from the menu? I didn't come for this. I came for a large fry and an orange high C. That's all I'm here for. And you know that's my mother. You know that's my mom. But
I do.
Girl, who would play Mariah in a biopic, honey? Me.
You know who, honey.
I don't know. Her daughter?
They going right to her door. Miss Starbucks, come on over.
Who the hell is Miss Starbucks?
Ariana Grande.
Absolutely not. Ariana will never play a black woman.
You know that's who they going to.
I will fist fight.
You know that's who they going to.
They better go to Monroe Carey, Monroe Cannon.
I was just gonna say that. Come on now, put some respect on the baby name.
I didn't mean it. I forgot she had a daddy for a quick second. That was my bad.
Terrible.
Because I'll never see them kids with their daddy. They be at the penthouse with their mama.
Oh, of course.
He got all that mother churn.
Exactly. My kids ain't going over there with them.
Child, not during COVID.
I know she don't regret them kids, but I know she thinks like this is truly my baby's father. My baby's father.
Like, we're not gonna talk about the bankruptcy.
I'm talking about him because why would you do such that? Like, I understand you thought your life was coming to an end at one point, and I'm glad you got out of that mindset, but you really just popped out you really put 7 children in 7 women and just thought that was okay because you ain't pop out nothing.
He did do that. He did. And I don't understand, but that was his testimony. And as long as I did not have to have one of those babies, I think it's fine.
And just a little side note, RIP to one of your babies. I mean, no disrespect when I said what I said, but
you said what you said.
I did. Guess.
Yeah, rest in peace to the baby. You know, thoughts and prayers to the family. That is a very difficult thing to deal with.
Absolutely.
But still, why you had all them children
Makes sense. You dying and leaving behind all these children.
without a daddy?
Like, how did that make sense to you? I
It
want
it
niggas,
couldn't have.
niggas, niggas, niggas. Pay attention. Money. Leaving behind money is not enough for children. When you bring a child into this world, they need more than money. They need love. They need quality time. So you just thinking because you have so many dollars to leave them, like, okay, but what about their emotional growth? You just leaving this child stunted out here. Oh, but my dad left me $1 million, but I'm dying inside. Like, make it make sense. Like, think. I just had to get that out because it irritates my soul. Anytime a man talks about a child, they just automatically equate it to money. Now, children are expensive. Let's never get that twisted. But it does not begin and end with money. Okay? Okay. So on to our next topic.
You took the pot and stirred the hell out of it, and I'm here for it because I agree with everything you just said.
Like, make it make sense. It don't make none.
It doesn't. But real talk, if I were to cast Jennifah Hudson, because I'm gonna keep coming back to the point of this video. If I were to cast, it makes Jennifah Hudson could admit to me that Jennifah Hudson could play Patti LaBelle. If push came to shove and they casted Jennifah, she could do it.
I just want you to know you can raise your voice all you want to.
I want you to tell the truth. Tell the truth. Like Justice Smollett said in Empire. And then it turned out to tell lies.
Okay. I was like, what?
Yeah.
So you want me to tell you a lie? That is the truth. Okay.
He did that same. Why did they have Justice Smollett in Empire? What was he there for?
Because they had to throw him in the trash can and show that a gay man can survive. Like that. I might go watch Empire just to see that.
And put him in a trash can.
Oh, because he had heels on, living his true life. Mm-hmm.
And what's so crazy to me is that wasn't even the kind of gay person that, what's the boy name? Jamal. Mm-hmm. Was he Jamal? That wasn't even the kind of gay person that Jamal grew up to be.
Right.
He wasn't a heel wearing gay. So what was the reason for any of that scene?
Because he was gay. And that's what they think all gay men specifically. That's what they think how they act and who they are.
Because I grew up around loads of gay men that just never put on a heel. And Jamal wasn't the type of character to put on a heel. He wasn't voguing. He wasn't down to the ball. He just had him a boyfriend every now and again. Mm-hmm. So I'm not understanding the whole. We need to rewatch Empire and talk about that. We need to dissect.
I think I'm only gonna make it to. I'm only gonna make it to season 2, possibly. Before I tell you I give up because I can't do it.
Oh, you know I give up in a second. I've given up already.
Like, and I'm like, we're not even gonna do this. So.
Because the fact that they didn't call Paula J. Parker back to get her job was enough for me to be like, this is trash. Why would you have Hustle and Flow, the remake, and then you don't call Paula J. Parker? You know she homeless in there with her husband Forrest and her son Wonderful, spell ONEDERFUL, at the hotel. They ain't got no money, and y'all gonna relaunch Hustle and Flow, the show, and y'all ain't gonna put Paula J. Parker in it. Disrespectful. She really named her son Wonderful. First of all, even if it was spelled the regular way, your son's name is Wonderful.
Them white people name their baby Pilot Inspector. So
and that's crazy too.
Giving black people a pass because Pilot Inspector
is also crazy.
A job title. You named your son a job title. That's true. That's when you know you got too much money. When you just naming your kids what the fuck ever because you know they ain't gonna have to fill out a job application.
I'm not gonna give black people a pass because white people doing stupid things.
I don't even know why I said that because
I
I
don't
hate
know why
when
you did.
people
Because she
when
named
they
her
bring
son Wonderful.
that is people's number one argument. Well, if white people get to do it, why can't we do it? We don't want to be like them
We don't.
ever.
Plus,
Like
if you're doing trash, why do you want to give Black people a pass for doing trash?
exactly.
Like if I decide, you know what, I'm not gonna wash my legs no more. You would look at me like, girl, what is
Did
your
you see that
problem?
goddamn ad from TikTok? The white
No.
girl, it was, and it made its way to Twitter. So I thought it was like a bigger thing than what it was. But it was either an ad or just her video by herself. She got this towel wrapped around her head, like she just washed her hair. So you'll wash your hair, but you won't wash your legs. Anyway, in the video, she's like, "Are you using like stop using soap on your arms and legs, like basically on your body? Like stop using soap because it's drying your body out. So unless you like see physical dirt on your body, don't clean it." I said, who the fuck is taking advice from her? And who allowed her to make this video? Because what I'm never doing is taking hygiene advice from a white person.
Period. So if I decided to say, you know what, I'm not gonna use soap on my limbs, honey, and I decided to tell you, well, the white folks doing it, so I feel like that's enough to slap somebody.
I was just gonna say that statement when you start with white folks, that's it. Because I know you're not doing. We don't copy off of white people. Ain't nothing about y'all that we ever wanted to emulate. Like that's the y'all take our stuff. You see how dope we are. Y'all don't have fly shit. We don't want to do nothing y'all do.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Uh,
Some Black people do copy white people.
that is true. That, and I
They
thought
are
about it as I said it, and I was just
incorrect
like,
to do so, though. And
them the ones
Jennifah
I be
Hudson
talking
would
about
never play them.
when they explain our ways to them the people I'm talking about because they want to, make their way into their world, so they try to explain them people I'm talking about.
It's
Yeah,
trash all the way around.
to replay. That's why we
Because
will
one
never be
thing I
free.
will never do is walk up to a straight person and explain shade. I won't.
Shut up. That's another thing. They be using that incorrect. Like, shut up, shut up.
And there's
You
a
don't
full
get
definition in a
yes. Like
documentary that I will not name because if you're straight, don't even go over there. There's no reason for you to be over there.
you don't know nothing about it.
It's like people were like, well, I want to learn so I can be informed. So I don't, no. You don't have to invade the people's spaces to learn.
It's whoo, preach.
You don't have to be at a Vogue ball, appropriating, snapping your fingers, waving your fingers, and flicking your fan to learn.
Speaking of, I need to buy me a fan.
Period. Me too. As a straight person, you just need to make sure that you're not being evil to gay people or queer people, or even straight trans people,
Mm-hmm.
because this ain't about sexuality. This is about let God be true quickly. And I just really feel, and this applies to white people in Black spaces as well,
Quickly.
because there's no reason for you to want to be invited to the cookout. And there's no reason for us Black people to invite y'all to the cookout. First of all, I'm not going to the cookout with all these Black people.
True, if you want
Who
to
all
talk
gonna
about
be
that.
there? And if Kiswana is there and I don't like Kiswana, I'm not going to the cookout. So if I see Chad and Brad at the cookout, I'm not going to the cookout. I don't know why y'all keep inviting these folks to the cookout.
Thank you.
But I don't know why white people also want to be invited to the cookout, because you see on TikTok, they be doing all this performative, let me show you I got some soul to get that invite to the cookout. That, first of all, ain't never gonna happen.
I was gonna say, but it be the Black people in the comments for me. You invited to, I said you're invited. Who the fuck are you?
You
I
ain't
said
even
you're
invited
invited
to
the
just because you
like,
you better invite them to your house. And then when they
right.
get to the cookout, they're not gonna enjoy the food because they white. We have
Now,
different palettes.
that is true. But you got some white people who, like, they'll give up their white privilege for a black plate. They're very rare, but
I was going to say, who is giving up their white privilege? Because let me get some. I ain't giving it up. I suddenly have white privilege. Period. Period. Now, one thing I will do with my white privilege, if I get to keep the memory of having my black unprivilege, disprivilege, which is what is the word? You the word helpful. What's the word? I'm a steam passer. You can chime in when you remember the word. But when if I have memory of being black, then of course I'm going to use my my newfound white privilege to help the black people. But if I suddenly have become white, as hard as it's going to be, I'm going to do my best not to take up black spaces.
Okay.
If I am now white. Just like if I go to Hollywood, if there's a character, which is very, very rare, but if there's a black character that is written to be dark skinned, I'm not trying out for that role. Because why would I? I'm not dark skinned. And the likelihood that I get the role just because I'm light skinned is high. What am I even talking about? Why am I ranting?
Because that's just what we do. We start talking about shit and just
what happened? We was talking about Jennifah Hudson, honey. How did I get here? I'm sitting back in my chair and waving this pencil, honey, like I'm really telling y'all something. What has happened? Long story short, Jennifah Hudson could play Patti LaBelle. What about Jennifah?
Sorry.
Damn, nigga, let me talk. What about?
I was gonna say it again. I was like, no. What about I'm so sorry.
Jennifah Hudson? Do you not like for the role of Patti LaBelle? And a hush fell over the room.
It did. Because I was gonna say now, Jennifah is loud.
She is. Insufficient funds. The way I wrote a song yesterday with that exact line.
Is it incomplete?
It's not incomplete.
Okay.
Incomplete is finally complete. And I'm gonna have to find a way to send it to you, not over the airways, because not over like the phone, because you can't really hear. Because I don't know, when I sent you that, could you hear that the dictionary.com man was saying incomplete in the background?
I heard the word incomplete, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I added a couple other words to it. It's a sickening little moment. Man. Listen, I went to the dictionary man and said, pronounce this word into this microphone, and he did. Period. Anyway, so what is it about Jennifah? Because she's loud. Patty's loud.
They're not the same type of loud, though.
But I think Jennifah can tailor her loud to Patty's loud.
And I'm not even just talking about singing. I'm talking about like in mannerism.
You saw Respect, right?
Absolutely. Loved it.
I initially, before seeing Respect, did not think that Jennifah could get Aretha's mannerisms. But she did. Even the pronunciation of her S's. She sometimes gave you that shh when it was a moment, like Aretha. Now it was few and far between. It was a little weird the way they did it, because most of the time she said her S's correctly, and then every now and then she would do a shh. I'd like you to call me Miss Franklin. But the mannerisms were there. I feel like Jennifah can do it. I really do. You ain't got no money. Ooh.
I hear you in my head all the time, because you have said that so many times.
So many. My mom would be so sick of me. I just be in her ear. Insufficient funds.
You know what I love? I too am a loud heifer. I just be around this house making noise.
Period.
But now I have a mini me, and my sister hates me because me and my niece, child, just through this house, just
Period.
like just whatever, just you know what? And my sister was like, she called me one day and was like, they was doing something, I guess, just chilling, whatever. And she was like, my niece just was, like something, just doing whatever. And she was like, is there a ghost in my house? Like, you are in my house. Come get out of my house. I said, no, this is me and my baby. We just make noise. We laugh.
Period.
And I was like, I love it.
Period. That's my kind of carrying on. Because
Yeah.
you know firsthand how annoying I am. But imagine
That's
me,
why we like this, because same.
imagine me literally sitting beside you while you trying to do some work or whatever. And I just bust out with insufficient funds. My mom would be like, girl, please.
See, I was gonna say, yeah, I can see how it's annoying for other people, but I literally do that. So we would have a ball like doing, but other people just
It's like, ma'am, no. But even I get on your nerves, like, because I take it up a notch. I'm aggravating to the max. Period.
But you don't get on my nerves in that regard. You get on my nerves about how sensitive you are about this girl.
I'm sensitive in general. Thank you.
That is true. But no, usually when we talk, that's the only topic where it's just like,
because y'all tried me.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
You tried yourself, and now
No,
you have carried on this story that we just hate your girl,
y'all tried
and we
me.
don't.
I didn't say y'all hate my girl. I said y'all disliked the songs I sent you, and it turned around when I sent you the EP. If you would have listened to the EP, you would have been on Hers and Hers before any of the other girls. But no, you had to hop on a bandwagon after the fact, and that's trifling. Because I tried to get you on the train before the train was even moving, and your ass wanted to wait.
Hold on.
I will not hold. I will not
bandwagon.
No, because you did bandwagon. You did bandwagon because you waited until the song, because you sent me a picture of the song playing on a TikTok talking about, oh, I finally listened to your girl. That's bandwagon behavior, because you waited until it blew up on TikTok instead of listening to it when I sent it to you.
It was not blown up at that time. So let's talk about
it. Was on its way to blowing up. It was on TikTok. It was blowing up. And you talking about no.
On its way. Now either
it was blown up. It was blown up. It was blown up enough for you to see it on your For You for you to see it on your For You page. It was blown up enough for you talking about, oh, well, you should have prefaced it with lesbians, and then I would have trifling. You should have listened to the suggestion when I gave it to you.
No, because let's be real. When I sent it to you, it wasn't even about the song. It was about the lesbians in the song. But I said, if you wanted me to listen to this song, you should have showed it to me with lesbians.
But there was no lesbians to show it to you with, because Money is not a lesbian. She did not write the song for lesbians. Lesbians just took the song. When I sent you the song, there were no lesbians associated with the song, because I sent it to you before you jumped on what? The bandwagon.
No, there is no bandwagon.
There's a bandwagon, and you jumped on it.
Not. I did.
And then you texted me last night talking about Money got another hit with I Ain't With Your Hand a Time Machine, because you jumped on the bandwagon again because you heard it on TikTok, and now your ass like, but this is kind of cute.
No. See, now you putting words in my mouth. I don't even think it's cute. I just think
I
didn't that it's gonna blow.
I didn't say you said it was cute. I said you was like, this is kind of cute. The energy you gave was, this is kind of cute. Don't be trying to do semantics with me, bitch.
No, I just want you to be very clear and that words mean things. But
okay, Crystal, anybody got time for this bullshit, bitch?
Hold on, if you talk about sports shorts, nigga,
I don't do sports shorts. I know sports. Kid Fury don't know sports. Love him down. He don't know. I know sports.
Who won last night?
The team.
Which one?
The one that won. Don't start with me. We talking about money long.
No, we talking about sports now. We switching over.
No, we're not. Because you're trying to switch over to avoid letting the girls know that you jumped on a bandwagon. I didn't. I got your number.
Let's come back over. I don't even like the song. I just said it's gonna be a hit because people are making videos to that specific part of the song. I do not like the song. And there's nothing wrong with the song. I honestly haven't heard it like to know any other part of the song besides that part where she's saying time machine and it sounds like Michael Jackson. That's all I said. How is that jumping on the bandwagon?
You're jumping on it.
No.
You are Destiny's Child jumping on Money's bandwagon when you could have been on it years ago, not literally, hyperbole. You could have been on it months ago, literally, when I had done sent it to you. But now you want to be like, oh, money this, money that. Y'all want to keep sending me these money-related TikToks. Bitch. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time.
Money this, money that. Who?
Your ass.
Carisha, please.
Santana, please. Your upper body. Don't start with me. Don't start with me. Not literally. Not your actual upper body. I was just quoting Carisha talking. Oh, baby, no. No, I'm joking. We playing. I wasn't talking about your upper body. I was talking about Santana. Don't be sad.
What about Santana's upper body?
No, I wasn't talking about you. That's what Carisha said to Santana. She said your upper body. No, don't be sad.
It's
a play fight. It's a play fight. It's not real. This is not for real.
So bad. Wait.
I don't want you to be sad, honey. Can you acknowledge that you know I was playing?
Oh, that's okay.
Ooh, I was like, girl, no, we got to turn this off. I got to get this right with my friend. I wish I had a time machine. I wish I had a time machine. Child. Ooh, I was nervous.
No, I'm so sorry. No, I didn't.
Like, oh no, the first time she ever got emotional is on camera, girl. What are we gonna do?
Oh shit.
Ooh, honey, it took me down.
Oh my god. Oh,
but no.
A great clip.
It is.
That is. It is. Oh, okay, my bad. Ooh.
But you know what? I don't even be trying to do sports shorts for real.
No.
I really want to learn football and you won't teach me, so I got to pretend to know. That's really what it is.
All right. Next Sunday, we're going to get this on camera. What you doing next Sunday?
What am I doing next Sunday? Probably,
what is that? 2 o'clock for you, because it's 3 o'clock over here.
Okay.
We're going to watch the game. I'm going to FaceTime you. We're going to watch the game together.
We're going to do what?
How the fuck you gonna learn if you won't watch the
Because
game?
You could just tell me what happened. I gotta sit and watch the sport.
Yeah, I gotta point out to you.
I don't even have cable. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have to watch it from your screen.
Yep. Okay, that's all right. I could also, you can download the NFL app, and you can watch it on there for free.
I can do what?
Lord have mercy.
This
is how I know. So you don't want to learn sport.
I want you to tell me what the sports are and have done and will be, and then I will know.
That's not you. I'm done with you because that is not you learning the sport. That is me just giving you a recap of what happened.
Yes.
And after I say that, you're not gonna know what it means.
But then that's why when I asked you what things mean, you tell me, because I still don't know what a quarterback is. I know they be having the ball. They be having the ball. That's what I know. But they all got balls because they men.
No, the actual football. They are the ones that throw the ball.
So who's the one that kicks it?
That's the punter. They're called a kicker. Never mind. And I said that wrong anyway. But the kicker, that's literally their title. They are the kicker. But when they have to kick the ball across the field for the other team, that's called a punt. So they punt it across. Never mind.
No, because I'm interested. So the punt's a kicker. The Punta Cana
is a kicker. It's kicker. It's just kicker.
That's like one specific. They just kick and then they be running.
Nope, they just kick.
And then they get
Because
off the field.
they kick to punt the ball, and then it's the other team's turn to have the ball, and then when it's time for the extra kick after a touchdown, they come onto the field, and then when they come out to kick a field goal. Those are the three times that they are on the field, and otherwise they're on the sideline because they are there just to kick the
That
ball.
could be me. I'm gonna join the NFL, period. Because I can kick, honey. In kickball, the girls couldn't see me in kickball. I would take off my shoes like Patty LaBelle, and I would kick the hell out of that ball, period. So I'm gonna join the NFL. I'm gonna be on. I guess I'll be on the Texas girls, the Cowboys, because they the closest team to me. Wait, does Missouri have a team?
Missouri?
Ain't that a state?
Yes.
Wait, nope, that's not what I. Yeah, Missouri. Where St. Louis is? Ain't that Missouri?
They don't have one, girl.
Oh, dang! They need to get one. Y'all get y'all a team, and then I'ma join.
But can I ask for why Missouri? Like that was so specific. Like
because
why?
They're literally right on top of us. I can get to Missouri real quick.
So why won't you just ask for one for Arkansas?
Oh. Yeah, Arkansas, get y'all a team. And I'm gonna come kick for y'all. I'm gonna just swing in, I'm gonna kick, and then I'm gonna go get me something to eat and come back and kick when y'all need me again. Period.
That's it.
That's my kind of carrying on. They wear like a steel toe boot or something? They got to kick it with their shoe.
They wear cleats, girl.
I mean, yeah, but does it have toe protection?
I don't. Now, honey, I don't know all that.
Why wouldn't you know? You the aficionado.
That ball ain't that hard.
It's pig skin. Have you ever kicked a pig?
No.
I have.
Close to one, actually, though. No.
Y'all don't have pigs?
City girl. No. Child. No.
I'm a city girl too. But my city is country.
I was gonna say, but I'm like a real one. Like,
because I'm gonna go burn my trash in just a minute.
See, look,
in the yard.
Never. Like, you going to jail up here if you do that. Like, no. Like, no.
It's the way I don't even have an outside trash can because I just burn my trash. It's better for the environment, honey. Period. But yes, no, I'm gonna need a special type of shoe, honey. Because first of all, you're not gonna chip my toenail polish whilst I'm kicking this ball.
Yeah, you're not going to. Well, I can't say that because they be having all these little jewelry, nose rings, and all that type of thing. So,
yeah. I'm gonna have me some long nails, honey. I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna run out there like this, kick the ball, and run back off. Period.
Oh, that is
Material girl. Anyway, I think we done. We never did cast Patty LaBelle's movie. I guess it's just gonna have to be a newcomer.
Well, just her. It was between Danielle and Amber.
We did. Yes, we did, child. My mind. No mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a musical heifer. I'm sorry. I actually earlier today accidentally started singing Same Girl. So I'm 3 for 3. But I was just singing Usher's part.
Oh, and that's what we like in our music episode. I said it's some songs you just gotta be forgiven. I'm not out in the world just singing all this, but certain songs, like if it pop in my head, because I did delete all his music, but there's one song I'm honestly thinking about re-download, and it's because I'm a bird, but it's from
It's true. You are a bird.
The RCD Ghetto Queen. I love that song.
You do. I've heard you talk about and sing it before.
And I was gonna do it.
I was waiting. I was like, well, here she go.
Because it's a guy on there. He sounds like another terrible person, but he sounds like CeeLo, and I love it. CeeLo's
I'm
voice, like
ooh
before I found out he was trifling too, like another person's
another.
voice that I love,
I
but
was
it's
just
just like,
finna say I struggle with CeeLo.
man,
I
I was like,
struggle
when I
more with
found out,
CeeLo than Aura. Because I
mm-hmm,
never really liked R. Kelly anyway, to be honest with you. I
mm-hmm.
whatever. Because I Believe I Could Fly traumatized me because that came out the year
that
that I graduated from kindergarten and we could not let it go.
they try.
Terrible. But anyway, yeah, CeeLo, on the other hand, his song with Fantasia and some of his songs by himself, his songs with Goody Mob, it's like, oh, this nigga is talented.
Right, Melanie Fiona
Melanie Fiona. Where's Melanie Fiona?
living her best life, being married with her children. Like I said, the girls
Period.
get married and have children and disappear, and
Is
I love that for them.
I love it too. Because it was 4 a.m. and her lover wouldn't answer, so she went and got her another one, period.
Yeah.
Probably somewhere with a dancer.
But it's like, why are you thinking about this? You should be somewhere asleep, sis. If he ain't
Knocked
there, fuck
out.
him. Like,
Again, very much on the Tony Braxton 7 whole days tip where it's like, girl, I wouldn't
I was
even
like,
I wouldn't have even counted that high.
right?
I
I'm
wouldn't
like,
have.
you 7 whole days. It's the just about part. It's like, sis, why you not through already? How you just about? What you gonna do? Go to 14? Like, what are we talking about?
We're not gonna talk about the bankruptcy. My sister was love struck, honey.
And I was gonna say that because I'm like, the song that you sent me today, I'm like, now, you know how I talked about my mama in the other video, my sister Tiffany. This was her shit. Like, I said, girl, do we need to pull up on somebody? Like, what is the problem? Because you are
Period.
feeling it, honey.
Right and
I was
trying
like,
to
it ain't gonna.
find you.
Yeah, I said
Oh
it ain't gonna be
yeah.
at 4 a.m. though, but because what she say? 3, 4,
She
5.
did.
I'm
She
like,
was
first of all,
counting.
yeah. I was like, first of all, why are we counting like this? And why? I'm like,
This the same
what?
heifer that held up the drawers and said, whose drawers
Mm-mm.
are these? To whom do
Yeah.
these drawers belong?
Talking about you won't get the best of me. Obviously, he did, sis.
Obviously. Maya should have teamed up with Monica and kicked down that boy door and
Yeah.
smacked his chick just to show you Monica not having it. Let me tell you something. I heard Monica do that live, and she didn't even have to sing that part. She said,
I
she
love
said,
those type of
sometimes I'm
content.
a rowdy chick. The audience took it from there. Literally took it from there. She was just dancing with the mic. I was
I
like,
love
that's right. She
that. I
came
hate to
back
bring
in
up.
on kick down your door and smack your chick, and then she went right back to letting the audience have it.
And I was gonna say, I'm like, I hate to bring up Beyonce again, but when what tour was that? When she was pregnant with Blue, what performance was that? You know what I'm talking about though, with the shiny outfit or whatever.
With the who
Is that
outfit?
the same one? The shiny outfit?
When she did the Blue Ivy reveal.
No, not the MTV award. It was a concert. It's like she didn't do too much. It's like she literally just had the little stool out there, but she
Oh, when
was
she
singing.
was singing, was that not when she was pregnant with the twin? Wait, no. When
No, that
she
was Blue. That was Blue. That wasn't the twins. That was
there are
Blue.
so many performances. I don't
I
even.
know. I'm gonna find it though, but and I hope I'm talking about the right thing to even be bringing. But it was to the left, to the left. It's like she started, and like
Oh
as soon
yeah,
as she
yeah.
started, they just
Everybody
took
had
it.
it.
So she was like, no, just put the
Just
mic
yeah,
down, girl,
go
because they
sing.
got it.
Go
And she was
sing.
like, I was like, yeah, just dance with them because that's all you
Period.
need to do. Like,
Period. Because they got it.
right, like,
That's my kind of carrying on, honey. That's how the girls are gonna be singing incomplete when I release it.
yeah,
No,
me
it's
in the
not.
front row. Yes, it is. I'm
No,
gonna be leading the charge. Like
singing
sister
like the
mess,
singing
sister.
like the singing like the dictionary.com man. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Hey, the fact we both.
Oh Lord. The way y'all did not respond when I asked y'all to send me something to for me to make a beat out of y'all voice. It was very ghetto.
When was it a voice note? Because I did not listen.
It was a voice note.
Okay.
How dare you not listen?
Because oh shit, I forgot we record. I gotta tell you something. Off the mic.
We can go and wrap it up.
Okay. Yeah, I think we done.
Yeah, pretty much. The answer is
Ah,
Jennifah Hudson. Um,
the answer is Danielle Brooks.
which is
Who
also
is
an inside of it.
fine?
Oh, she's so fine. My God, today.
Congratulations, sis. But you so
Congrats.
fine.
They tried to on Orange is the New Black, they tried to play us again and not let the dark skinned black girl be the fine one. And Poussey was fine, not gonna hold you. But Tasty was also very fine. Per.
These are facts.
Per. And Crazy Eyes also is very beautiful.
It is.
They tried to play
I'm
us
like,
with Uzo.
I was gonna say, you caught my girl on the right day, the right episode. She was kind of cute, even
She
with the
was
crazy guys.
even Suzanne. Anyway, because they really tried to make it be like all these Latina girls are the fine ones, and everybody else is just not. And
It's
not the
just
truth.
not correct.
Anyway, this has been Play Fight, honey, with Biblio and Self. I don't know if you can see the back.
I was gonna say you can't, but it's okay. You know us.
Period.
I just looked up and just saw you leave.
I wanted the girls to see. Anyway, this has been that, honey. We better go because we got some gas up to talk about. And we will holler at y'all next week.